everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while, it's been a minute, but as you can see, the world has been crazy and everything around the world has been crazy. Okay, a lot going on here. This video I decided to make, it was actually the last moment here, because I had other videos I had planned to put out. As far as the Hollywood gossip and what is going on and everything like that, but for some reason, every time I decided to make the video or continue with the video, there's something that came up, or I just had this overwhelming feeling, like a sick feeling, like, why am I doing this? Why does it matter? But it makes sense right now, because being a spiritual person, being intuitive, and all this empathy that I have gained over the years, and I was born with this, but I did not know how to really project myself, like being a spirituality. Okay, 2024 is a year of unveiling, and with that, everything in the dark is coming to light. And that's including all the Hollywood distractions going on. Stuff that has been going on for years. And let me tell you something, that distraction is done on purpose. The same topics going around are the same as it was 4 years ago. Only that time, you were just considered a conspiracy theorist, okay, and accused of misinformation. Pages and channels were shut down if you showed your freedom of speech, and you also were banned. The controllers of this world, I do believe, this is my own opinion, their time has come to an end. They're at a dead end. All the lies and all the deception, it's over with. Nothing is hidden. The truth that has always been in plain sight is there. Now, let's move on here. April 8th, 2024 is the day of the eclipse, which will expand over the period of these cities. It will expand I do believe, the course of 9,190 miles, or 14,790 kilometers. 7 cities it's supposed to go through, called Nineveh. Nineveh, spelled Ninvah. The first 4 letters of that word is 9. There are 9s, 7s, and 4s all throughout this day. And by that I mean, if you follow gematria, you'll understand what I mean. I don't want to make that video about the breakdown of gematria. That's something you're going to have to research on your own. But I am going to add this. It's biblical or scripture. And it's all related to gematria, okay? Let me give you an example, and this is straight out of the Bible. This is not misinformation. This is right out of the Bible. I quote, "The 7-year tribulation, when Satan will make one final attempt to steal God's throne before he is overthrown. This time is marked by great troubles." In other words, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But there's no better coming. Now, I'm not too sure what version of the Bible that came from, but we know it's not King James. But however the case, it's still worded in a way that you can understand. This is a 7-year thing, okay? The last eclipse was in 2017, exactly 7 years ago. The upcoming eclipse is Monday, or Moon Day, the start of 7 days of the week. So there's your 7s again. And there's something, the week of April 2024 is a 4th month, 8th day, and that is 444. 8 is a symbol of infinity. Infinity, mathematical term, is used in reference to the number of time, space, and other measuring units. Like when a number is divided by 0, the answer will always be infinity. Now, here's where NASA comes in. NASA plans on testing rockets on April 8th. Now, CERN will be busy that day too. So it's no coincidence that NASA and CERN picked the same day. Why did they pick this day? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to prevent or create something? Both are about space and time. And by the way, CERN was founded in 1952. The name CERN, if you're not too familiar with CERN, stands for the Council of European for Nuclear Research. Okay? It's a provisional body founded in 1952. Okay, and NASA was founded in 1958. And just like I said, there is 9 7s and 4s all over this place. Now, I have to say this, that is just allegedly a rumor that CERN plans to activate the Large Hadron Collider on the same day of the eclipse, which is April 8th, 2024. All right. I have to state that allegedly because there has been people that currently now are getting their page or channel shut down or flagged or both for mentioning that event is supposed to happen on that day. Talk about paranoia. Talk about trying to cover up something. But you know what? Like I said, allegedly. Okay? The logo of CERN is the 666. And also notice the shade of blue. My next video I plan to do will break down this particular shade of blue. Oh yeah, it gets deep. And also, NASA advises that people cover their eyes when viewing the eclipse. Okay, why? Is there something we're not supposed to see? You know, this is a fact. You can look this up and fact check this. Okay, UV lights kill bacteria. And in some cases, skin disorders. Now, I know that they say that UV lights can cause cancer, but it also can kill skin disorders such as psoriasis, vitiligo, dermatitis, and this is called heliotherapy. Heliotherapy. Okay? Now, UV lights can also suppress clinical symptoms of MS, which I don't know why nobody has really brought this up. You know, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. Okay? Now, here is also a fact, and what they say is a fact, okay? And I'll put allegedly out there, but the UVA and the UV radiation cause indirect damage to DNA. And I'll put allegedly, like I said, okay? Now, everybody's running around going crazy over this April 8th event. With me not paying attention to mainstream media, I really haven't really sat back and thought about it until the last couple of days. And then I started thinking about, you know, what is it with Monday and what is it with April 8th? And I'm like, oh, that dawned on me. Oh, there we go. You know, it's all about that. And especially when they, and what I mean by they, the controllers, are making it known, it's got to be some type of distraction as well. Or they're at the end of the rope. You could look at it either way. Either way, there's going to be some shit that goes down. Okay? Now, going back to 2024, when 2024 first started, I already know it's going to be some bullshit pop up this year. It would make sense for it because, again, we are in that 4-year cycle that we like to call, or what they call, the election year. Okay? Of course, the ones in power, the ones in control are going to try to manipulate the masses into believing that if you vote for this person, this will happen. If you don't vote for this person, then you're going to expect this to happen, okay? Same thing happened 4 years ago. Also, we were in the middle of a pandemic 4 years ago. Now we have all these other events that are going on 2024. I can't even count them, okay? Starting with the Hollywood drama bullshit. You know, you're hearing about this person out, this person, that person, that person. It's a distraction. People are making videos and making content creators are making videos and monetizing off what worldly events are going on. Now, I say worldly events, I mean to say that because everybody's stopping and listening to all this distraction with the Hollywood bullshit, okay? And also these accusations of the P word, okay? And the ones that were connected to that island, okay? That is something that was a topic 4 years ago. That is something that was allegedly exposed. Now you'll hear about it all the time, like it's a part of everyday life. Same people that call people conspiracy theorists or it's a lie are the same ones now saying, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Okay. You get my point. Okay. I wanted to bring this up again about NASA and April 8th, 2024. NASA shared a video on Friday explaining that this eclipse occurs during the solar maximum period, which increases the possibility of a solar eruption. Okay, now I also want to bring up CERN again. Okay, and let me put it out there, allegedly events that were taking place, that are supposed to take place on April 8th is going to involve CERN. Okay, and also the following statements is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, what is that CERN accelerator? Okay, first of all, it is the Large Hadron Collider, which is the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator in the world. I don't know why we need this. What I research is the research was there to basically find out where the black hole was or the Big Bang Theory. That is what they put out there for us to believe. But I believe it's something greater and deeper than that. And that's just my opinion. I do believe with it being within the city of Geneva, and Geneva also being the place of a lot of sightings of a lot of phenomenal and I would say a lot of spiritual events have happened in Geneva. A lot of paranormal stuff have went on in Geneva, but that's for another video. I also want to bring this up too, and I think this is probably going to be the most curious thing that is going to be pop up anybody's head. If you're not too familiar with the god Shiva, the god of destruction, that it originates in India. Now, supposedly, this statue was placed right in front of the building CERN, and it was a gift from India. Now, we could go down that rabbit hole, or we could just see it for what it is, and I see it is what it is. You have the god of destruction, which happens to be at a place where there is destructive devices that's 10 times more powerful than a nuclear bomb. Okay, then you also have the theory or the idea of this being a godlike being. And like I said, there's 7s and 9s all over this, especially 7. Okay? So all of that you just got to put together. Now, I'm going to end this video. The very last clip of this video is going to show you allegedly a ritual that took place in front of this statue of Shiva, okay, which is located at CERN. Now, whether this is a fake or it's a hoax, regardless of the fact that this does exist and the source of it is on, it's you could research it yourself. You don't have to go down a deep dark web to find this. Actually, I think you can Google it and find it. So again, I don't know if they are doing this to purposely, get distraction, or if this is the real deal. Like this, like I said, the 2024 is the year of reveal. However the case may be, I'm going to mute the video. It's going to probably be sped up, but you could still see exactly what is going on. And you also can see that all of this stuff right here is definitely scripture. And with that, I want to say, if you do happen to watch this video before April 8th, 2024, I hope that you plan to stay safe. And I hope that you, wherever you at and whoever you are, that you will keep a peace of mind and you're not going to jump into that ring of circus that they have planned for us. Okay? With that, stay safe and stay strong, and I will see you next video.